So who's ready for another totally uneducated and unqualified cologne review by Alpha M? Because gentlemen, it's happened. I have found my fragrance soulmate. Alright, so check this out. As I stated last time in the review I did for Burberry's new cologne Brit Rhythm, there's a link below to that review if you missed it. I am by no means, way, shape, or form a cologne expert. I know what I like, I know what I don't, and that's pretty much the extent of it. So after my last review, I sent the cologne aficionados into mass hysteria with my uneducated people were freaking out, sending me hate mail like, yo, Al, you don't know. My favorite comment from the last cologne review that I did, though, was that it was a synthetic mess. I'm like, alright, it may be. My qualifications of being a cologne expert is the fact that I've got a large nose with big nostrils. This is it. Alright, this story starts like many of my other stories. I'm walking through Macy's, right? And I'm passing the cologne section. Now, normally, there are like 15 little foreign women that are spraying cars, trying to get in your face. Like, hey, would you like that? And I'm always like, kung fu. I'm trying to get away from them, right? Because I don't want to smell your cologne, all right? If I wanted to smell your cologne, I would ask to smell it. But just don't get out of my face, lady. Seriously. Anyway, on this that's how I really feel. But on this particular day, something odd happened. I wasn't bombarded. There were essentially no people trying to spray me with cologne. And as I'm walking by, I glanced to my right, and there's a table with an unassuming bottle just perched there. Picture it. There's a little table with this bottle sitting on it with some strips of paper, right? Next to it, there's a sign. It said Dior, Homme, or Homme, or I can't. And here's another true story. I am so paranoid to pronounce anything that even remotely looks foreign because of the Garçon video that I've developed a phobia, apparently. Anyway, so I notice this bottle. I see the strips. I see the sign. I'm like, Dior, huh? Haven't smelled you before, and I don't know why, because I just bought a cologne, I decided to uncap it and take a sniff. Right away, my senses went into overdrive. I'm like, wow, I smell it again. Could it be? Could I have found my fragrance soulmate? Well, I don't know, but the fact is this smells amazing. It's got notes of awesome, and I was just like, wow, blown away. I am also not the guy that has 15 colognes sort of just there to rotate. I get stuck on one, I use it, I'm in, I'm out, that bottle's done. Maybe I'll get a different one. Maybe I'll stick with that cologne for like a few years. And people are like, yo, 1975 called High Karate. Anyway, where was I going? Yes. So I'm not one to spend lavishly on fragrances, all right? I find one, and I just bought one like 2 weeks ago. I was so taken aback by, oh my God. And apparently the bottles are incredibly sturdy. Good job, Dior. Anyway, that would have sucked. Not only do I not spend money often on cologne, I break them as soon as I get them, right? So here's the deal. I smell it, I'm like, wow, this is great. I'm like, let me just spray it on myself and see, and I can smell it on myself all day long. I go home, I see my wife, I go, hey, what do you think? Smell me. And she's like, wow, you smell amazing. Is that what you bought the other day? I go, no, it's actually something different. She goes, go get it. That was all the encouragement I needed. Gentlemen, I went and I spent another $60, whatever, $5, whatever. Cologne is ridiculous. It's unbelievable how expensive it is. But the fact is, I love this cologne. Now, my dilemma, I've got two colognes that I like. One that's good and one that's like, ugh. Oh, I'm telling you, gentlemen, this is the Dior Homme. All right, it just came out like a week ago, 2 weeks. I mean, it's super new. There is an old version that apparently was popular. I saw a bunch of people doing reviews, but the bottle and the liquid actually looked amber in color. This is a light blue. It is different. So, gentlemen, if you haven't smelled it and you're looking for a new cologne and you trust my opinion, go and check this out. I'm telling you, this is like giving me a fragrance Woody. Dior Homme. Homme. I don't even know. It's French, baby. I should have taken French. Instead, I got Spanish. The fact is, this stuff smells mucho bueno. See? Anyway, gentlemen, link below to go check it out if you would like.